No. I may not have beat you to come up and go to.
You need something. Your sender, please.
Oh, yeah, it's just you. Yeah. It's you.
All right. And so are you in fact Mr. Jose Gomez Ramirez, sir?
¿Es usted el señor José Benjamín Gómez Ramírez?
That's out. They won't give me this property until you just about.
Señor? Yes.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and mute the jail.
And
Okay,
Your Honor, could you start the interpreter feature?
that will help. Okay, when available, click here to get started. Okay.
And then just remember if everyone in the connected could change to English and then the jail can change to Spanish.
Okay, so everybody else, ADA Thomas, do English. Deputy, you're gonna have to change yours to Spanish. The interpreter feature.
I'm supposed to leave mine on English, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and do a test of interpreter toes and make sure he can hear you.
Your Honor, I'm not, is it turned on? I see that it's available, but I don't see the little buttons that pop up that say that it's on aren't showing.
Deputy, you may have to do something else.
Can you hear me, Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell Mr. Ramirez, well, he may not be able to do that. Deputy?
Could you tell her Elijah Adams too?
Señor Ramírez, ¿me puede oír?
Elijah Adams.
¿Sí? ¿Me oye? Okay, sorry.
It's on? Is it ready?
Elijah Adams.
Your Honor, he says that he can hear me.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All righty.
And Your Honor, before we get started, I would respectfully ask the court that we not name the victim. She is a juvenile.
Okay. All right.
Antes de comenzar, si quisiera solicitar por favor que no se nombre a la víctima, es una menor de edad. ¿Está bien?
And let me confirm the number of charges that he has.
Permítame confirmar el número de cargos que tiene pendientes.
Alrighty, this is just one charge, right?
Hay un solo cargo, ¿correcto?
At this point in time, yes, Your Honor.
Por el momento sí, su señoría.
All right, now calling the matter of State of Georgia versus Gomez, Ramirez, Jose Benjamin.
Gómez Ramírez, José Benjamín.
Charged in warrant number 2025
Cargos número de arresto
55960.
5960.
Mr. Gomez was charged with rape.
Al señor Gómez se le imputaron la cargo de violación sexual.
Representing the state is ADA Thomas.
Representación del Estado es la licenciada Thomas.
Representing the defendant is Attorney Rohan.
Acusado
Correct, Your Honor.
es el licenciado
Rohan.
Rohan. ADA Thomas, your witness.
Licenciada Thomas, a usted le toca el testigo.
Thank you, Your Honor. Detective Ramos, can you please raise your right hand?
Vamos, levanta la mano derecha, por favor.
Do you solemnly swear and affirm that the
Jura o
evidence
afirma
before the
solemnemente
court
que las
shall be
pruebas
the
que va a
truth, the whole
declarar
truth,
en
and
ese
nothing but
tribunal
the
será
truth,
la
so help
verdad
you
y nada más que la verdad.
I do.
Sí,
God. Put your
juro.
hand down, state your
Puede
name for
bajar
the
la
record.
mano, señor oficial, diga su nombre. para que
Detective
sepa.
Ramos,
How are you
Detective
employed?
y dónde trabaja.
City of Forest Park Police
Ciudad
Department.
de Forest Park.
And in what
Policía de
capacity?
Forest Park. ¿En función de qué?
Criminal Intelligence Division. Criminal
División
Investigations, I'm sorry.
And is that with what department with Forest Park?
¿Con qué departamento?
Forest Park Police Department.
Thank
La
you.
policía.
Now,
Ok,
were you so
gracias.
employed on
¿Usted
or
trabajaba
about
en eso en o alrededor de la fecha
August the 14th, 2025?
14 de agosto de
Yes.
2025?
And
Sí.
did you have occasion to
¿Usted tuvo la
investigate an
oportunidad de
incident
investigar
involving a,
un accidente?
and I know I'm gonna do it wrong, but
Estaba, y yo sé que
Jose
le voy a decir
Benjamin
mal.
Gomez Ramirez?
José Benjamín Gómez
Yes.
Rodríguez. Sí.
And what caused you to investigate Mr.
Fue
Ramirez?
lo que lo llevó a investigar al señor Ramírez.
Well, we had a call from
Bueno,
Northside
recibimos una
Hospital in
llamada
Cumming,
de
Georgia, in reference to
Georgia.
a rape incident that occurred in Forest Park.
Okay. And before we get too much further, I'm not sure if you heard me, but I'm gonna repeat
Yo
it.
no sé si
Please
ustedes
don't mention
escuchan.
the victim in this matter.
Por favor, no
Mention her name.
mencionen el nombre de la víctima en este asunto.
Okay.
It's a yes.
Yes.
Okay. But her name is commemorated in the warrants and in the report, correct?
De ella aparece en la orden de arresto
Now you
y en el
responded to
informe policial,
Northside
correcto,
Hospital.
sí.
You actually
Entonces,
speak with the
usted
victim.
acudió al al
Yes.
hospital Northside, ¿sí?
And what did
Usted
she
habló con la
advise
víctima.
happened in Forest Park?
¿Y qué informó ella sobre lo que sucedió en Forest Park?
She said the
Bueno,
victim
ella
stated
dijo
that
que la víctima
on
dijo
August
que
8th,
el 8 de agosto
she met up with a
se
guy
encontró con un
by the
muchacho
name of Jose Ramirez.
llamado José
Is that the
Ramírez.
defendant before the court
Y
today?
es el mismo acusado que está
Yes,
presente
ma'am.
en la sala
Okay.
virtual hoy. Sí,
Please continue.
adelante.
She met up with the
Entonces,
victim in Forest
ella
Park.
se encontró
It was supposed to be like a little get together.
un
She said
encuentro,
that she met him at a
supuestamente,
gas station a couple of
que
months
se
ago.
encontró con él en una
Um,
gasolinera hace un par de
and
meses.
so
Y
I
entonces,
guess she decided to kind of
imagino
catch
que
up
ella
with him
decidió
in person. This was the only time, first time they've they've hung out together in person.
que se han
Initially,
encontrado en
he
persona.
wanted to come to her house.
Inicialmente, él quería ir a la
He
casa de
didn't feel
ella,
comfortable with that. And
pero
then
no
she
se
said, well,
sentía
can we
cómoda
have a
con
meeting
él.
point where
Y
we
ella
can meet
dijo, bueno, pues
halfway?
nos podemos encontrar
Um,
a mitad del
that
camino.
didn't turn out happening, so she ended up going to Forest Park to meet him at his
No
residence.
resultó, entonces
Can you
ella
use that
terminó yendo a
address,
Forest Park para encontrarse
868
con él en la
Kennesaw
residencia de
Drive,
él.
Forest Park?
Yes.
And is that within the confines of Clayton County?
Your Honor, if the interpreter may
Yes.
interrupt one moment. Ms.
Okay.
Thomas, would you mind repeating that address for me again?
868
Eso fue 868
Kennesaw Drive,
Kennesaw Drive,
Forest Park.
en Forest Park.
And is that in Clayton County, officer?
¿Está ubicado en el
Yes.
condado de Clayton, señor oficial? Sí.
Just remember to slow down because we
Solamente
have an
acuérdese de
interpreter
hablar
on, so we
algo
just got to go at a
despacito porque
slower
tenemos un
speed.
intérprete, entonces tenemos que hablar más despacio para que ella capte todo.
Okay.
Está bien.
Now, what happened at that
¿Qué
location?
sucedió en ese lugar?
When the victim met up
Cuando
with Mr. Ramirez,
con el señor Ramírez,
they went to his room
fueron
to watch a Netflix movie or to hang
una
out.
película de Netflix
When they got in the room,
compartir. Cuando llegaron al cuarto,
Mr. Ramirez
el
asked to
señor
steal a
Ramírez
kiss from her
pidió darle un beso
in a flirtatious type manner.
de una manera.
She agreed to give
Ella
him a kiss.
aceptó darle un beso.
According to the victim, when they did kiss, he grabbed her throat and aggressively put his tongue down her throat.
Y le metió la lengua de él en la boca de ella.
After that, he started
De ahí,
to attempt to take off her clothes.
y empezó a
She stated that she didn't
intentar
want to do
quitarle
it
la ropa,
because
ella dijo
she
que
didn't
ella
want to
no
get
quería,
pregnant.
porque no quería salir
Okay, let me
embarazada.
stop you right quick.
Déjame
You said she
detenerle
didn't want to do it. Do what?
Ella dijo que no quería hacerlo.
She didn't want to have sex
Ella no quería
with
tener relaciones
with Mr. Ramirez.
con el
What
señor
was his
Ramírez.
response, if any?
¿Qué respondió él? Si es que
He
respondió
was
algo.
basically trying to convince her, saying that it was going to be okay. Nothing was going to happen. And she was more worried about him not having a condom as well. She didn't want to get pregnant. He kind of was saying, well, you're not going to get pregnant. I'm going to pull out. I'm not going to, ejaculate in you or whatever the case may be. And she continued to tell him, no, I didn't want to have sex. I don't want to have sex. He continued to try to convince her to have sex. He even said that, well, he'll get one of his brothers to go to the store to get some condoms. She said no, continued to say no. She did say that he gave her oral sex.
Él le dio
after he
sexo
gave her
oral
oral
y
sex.
después de hacerle sexo
Um,
oral,
they were laying side by side
estaban
with each other on the
acostados
bed.
uno al lado del otro
At this point, she
sobre
had
la
all her
cama. En
clothes.
ese momento,
One
ella
second.
tenía toda
When
la
you say
ropa.
he gave her
Momentico.
oral sex,
Cuando
exactly
usted
what did he do?
dice que le dio
Put his
sexo
mouth
oral,
on her
exactamente,
vagina.
¿qué hizo
That
él?
involved
Él
her lower garments, her pants, what have
le
you, being
puso
removed,
la
and her
boca
underwear.
Yeah.
encima de su
Yes.
vagina.
And was that, when that
Y
was
esto,
over, were those items still removed from her person?
ella tuvo que
Yes.
salirse de la
Okay,
ropa
what happened
interior,
then?
sí. Y cuando eso se terminó,
So
ella
then he
volvió con la
began
ropa interior.
to so then after that,
Estaba así.
he
Entonces,
began
¿qué
to
pasó?
lay
Entonces,
beside her
él
on the bed.
empezó
They looked
a
at each
acostarse al
they were
lado
side to
de
side looking at each other.
ella, la cama
And
estaba
he put
acostada al lado
her
de
leg
ella.
over his leg.
Y él puso
And that's when
la pierna
he
de ella encima
penetrated her
de él. Y ahí fue
vaginally
que
with his penis.
él la penetró
At
vaginalmente.
that time, she
Y
still
ese
did not
momento,
want to have sex with
ella
him.
aún así no quería tener
Um,
relaciones con
After
él.
that
Y
happened, he
ahí
changed positions,
él se cambió de
as if he was trying to
posición,
get on top of her.
como
And
si
according to the victim,
queriendo
she kind of kicked him in the shoulder and
encaminarlo,
told him, "I told you I didn't want
encaminarse.
to do it."
Y
And
ahí
he
ella
said
le tiró una
sorry
patada en el
for not,
hombro diciendo, le
listening
dijo que
to
no
her
quería.
demands on
Y él
her
dijo
not wanting to
que
have sex.
lo siento, pero él
So
no
did he
She
escuchó
penetrate
sus
her in
peticiones de no
both
querer tener
positions?
relaciones. Y él la penetró en
he
ambas
penetrated. Yes,
posiciones. Sí.
And she continued to tell him
Y
she did not
ella
want to have
siguió diciendo que
penile
no
intercourse
quería
with him?
tener,
yes,
que no quería tener
Did he let her go?
sexo penetrado.
yes. When she kicked him in the shoulder,
Y él la soltó. Sí, cuando ella
he
le
got
pegó
up,
la
and then
patada
that's
en
when
el
she
hombro,
got up.
él
She
se
got her
levantó y
things,
ella
and she
se
left
levantó,
his
agarró sus
residence.
cosas y ella se salió de la residencia de él.
And did he try to stop her in any way?
Y él
No,
intentó
And
detenerla de alguna forma.
told
No.
him to stop.
say that one more
Y
time.
Multiple times she
entonces
told him
varias
to
veces,
stop,
múltiples veces,
Yes.
ella le
and
dijo
he
a
did
él
not.
que se detuviera, sí, y él no se detuvo.
He
Bueno,
continued to try to touch on her as
él
she was telling him no, she didn't want to
intentó,
have sex. No, he wouldn't have sex.
intentando
He did state
tocarla
that
cuando ella le decía que
he
no
didn't
quería
do
tener
anything
relaciones.
aggressively
Él no
to
dijo,
have her
no
stop,
hizo
but he continued to
nada
touch on her. He
agresivamente,
continued to
pero le
uh
siguió
try to place his penis
tocando,
in her
le
when
siguió
she told him to
intentando
stop.
meterle el
And he
pene
did
una
put his
vez que ella
penis
le
in her
dijo
at
que no lo
least
hiciera.
twice.
Y sí la
I'm sorry, I
penetró
can't
por
hear
lo
you
menos
over the
2 veces,
interpreter. Say that one
pero
more time.
que
Hold
no,
on, let her finish. He
es que
did
no
put his
le
penis in her twice.
puso encima de la intérprete. Entonces sí,
From
le
my
metió
understanding,
el
it was
pene 2
just
veces.
once.
De lo que yo entiendo,
And was
solamente
that
una
when he
vez,
was trying to penetrate her from the rear,
cuando la quería
No, from
penetrar
the
desde
front.
atrás.
from the
No,
He
front? Okay.
penetrated from the
del
front.
frente, la estaba
Okay, hold on one
penetrando del
second.
frente. Ok,
Yana,
no.
can I ask a question?
Sí, señoría,
Is it
puedo hacer
possible
una
for the
pregunta. De
interpreter
una
to
manera que
mute
la
on our
intérprete.
end? She'll still be, will it
Let me,
allow her to talk to the defendant?
oh, I'm so sorry. Let me see if, okay, maybe I'm supposed to press mute of original audio, but let's see. Does that help, Ms. Thomas? Is that better? Am I lower in volume?
Nope.
No. Now I
My
can't hear you at all. That
understanding,
doesn't work.
we're not supposed to hear the interpreter when the feature is on.
Okay, yes,
Right.
I'm actually,
Don't.
Judge, 'cause I couldn't understand why she's interpreting the witness at the same time. I thought it was on my end, I was doing something wrong.
Me too, because I changed it to Spanish and I could still hear her.
Because usually my voice, you can hear me, but it's like a couple of octaves lower.
No,
So
No, we never hear the interpreter when the feature is on.
Correct.
we don't.
Huh.
Defendant can hear you, but we normally don't.
Okay, I'm not really sure.
I don't know if the jail, I did call the jail to find out if they clicked on Spanish to click on the actual feature.
I think she did that, but
Estamos resolviendo un problema del audio.
Because it's possible he's hearing her because she's literally talking through the regular Zoom and not through the interpretation feature.
Correct.
Can the jail
Deputy,
hear us?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do y'all have the feature on?
Yes, it's on Spanish.
7207.
It's on Spanish.
Yes.
Okay, that's not the problem then.
Just told you want to try it and see, because normally we don't hear you at all.
Okay,
Does it have to
I'm on the
say
Spanish
mute
channel.
original audio? I see something here that says mute original audio. I wonder
Maybe-
if
I wonder if that's it.
when you
Uh,
choose English.
Because usually you just choose English and you don't have to mute the audio, correct?
Right.
I
Right.
see original audio interpretation off, but it should be on.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's it. And that's not something I can switch on my end.
Let me try. Let me see. Okay, can you try it?
Okay, I'm on the Spanish channel. Does my voice sound any different now? But it still says original audio interpretation off. Do I sound any different to you?
It just sounds actually,
Sound the same.
you're loud and clear.
And even on here on the English channel, I sound the same.
Correct.
No, I'm not sure. And it looks a little different on my end. I don't know if it's a Zoom update, but usually
Is it asking you to update?
no.
Hmm.
And if I press mute original audio, then I can't hear you all.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but my original audio is still on. If I turn it off, like right now, I've just turned it off. Say something. I can't hear anyone.
Hey, and nobody's talking. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
See, even though you
Okay.
may not be able to hear us, we can still hear you, and that's the problem.
Okay. You want me to log out and log back in? I can do that.
Judge Case Johnson,
Yes.
she's suggesting logging out and logging back on. Is that okay with the court?
Yes, that'll be
Okay.
fine.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna run to the restroom while she's gone.
All right.
Also, Judge Case Johnson, if you could check your chat.
Third court liaison, I believe you are unmuted.
Yes, sorry, I was saying for Judge Case Johnson to check her chat, please.
I'm back, everyone.
Got it.
I'm back.
I am waiting on, oh, you're back, Ms. Toles. Okay,
Yes,
hold on.
ma'am, I'm here. I'm here, but it still says on my end, original audio interpretation off. And so I think you all said that's what needs to change, and that's not something I can change on my end.
So is it something that needs to be reset on our end, you think?
I think it's something on the host side, because the only thing that I'm able to do is just switch back and forth. The only thing I'm able to do is just switch back and forth between the English and the Spanish.
Okay.
But I can't do anything with the original audio.
And what does it say now?
It still says original audio interpretation off.
All right, and what does it say now?
Same.
What does it say for you now?
Same.
For some reason, it allows me to switch.
Mm-hmm.
Your Honor, you may need to turn your end. It does allow me to switch it from that, from interpretation on and off. Well, between English and Spanish, but it still says original audio interpretation off on my end as well.
You know what? When I turn it up, it says that, let me put your email, it says not joined.
Oh, that might be it.
All right, let me put your email in there.
Okay.
Wait, here's a, sure. It still says not joined. Go ahead and give me your email address.
JARTUTOLES at Gmail.
G.
JARTUTOLES at Gmail.
I've never had to do this before, but let's see if this works.
They updated Zoom about a month ago, Judge. Maybe this is part of the update.
And since that's in there, I'm going to log out again and log back in, so maybe it'll pick me up.
Okay, let's try it again. That one, let me see.
Okay, I'm back. We need to turn it on again. Okay, I see the interpretation features up. Do you hear me at all when I'm speaking in the Spanish channel?
I can hear you right now.
Oh, no, that's not good. I'm not sure what
Hear
it
you
is.
on Spanish as well.
Okay,
I switched over to Spanish and I can hear you.
And if you're on the English channel and I'm on the Spanish channel, do you still hear me the same?
Let me see. All right, I'm on English. Can you hear me?
Can you? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
And it's the same loudness.
Yes.
Yeah, something's going on with it. I don't know what it is. It still says listen in original audio interpretation off. But I'm not sure why. Because in the olden days, you could hear me speaking Spanish, but it would be like really low. And I'm not sure why it's doing this. I can try to speak softer.
Yeah, we got to find a way to keep going. I guess we just have to go slower.
Okay.
Yeah, my concern is that I'm not sure if the defendant is actually hearing her through the interpretation link or hearing her this way. You understand what I'm saying?
When we were having the hearing, I did confirm that he was hearing me.
But was it through the interpretation link? Or was it just because we're like right now he can hear us because we're talking, even though he's muted? So that might have been how he was hearing you, not through the interpretation link.
But when I was interpreting, I'd switched to the Spanish channel, which I'm on now, even though you all can hear me. And so he was hearing me through that because the jail said their side was on Spanish.
Mr. Gomez, are you hearing the Spanish?
Señor Gomez, ¿me puede oír? He's nodding affirmatively.
Your Honor, if I can try one more thing that I think everybody needs to do, it would be unusual for Zoom to have gotten it wrong this bad, but I think if everybody selects the right language they want to listen to and then mute the original audio, you should just hear that one channel. So the interpreter will be speaking on the Spanish channel, will be hearing perhaps the English audio. That's the only thing I can think of that's left.
Yeah, that was the thing I just tried as well.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay.
And I'm
never
still on the
mind.
Spanish channel. Can you hear me?
Officer, did you do that? Do you see it?
Yes, I switched over to the English.
I don't know what's going on.
And then did you mute the original audio once you switched over to English?
Okay, I just muted it.
Okay.
That's what I did. And it seems to be working.
So you can't hear me, Mr.
Yep, now we can't hear the interpreter.
Oh,
but
okay. I can hear you.
The defendant
now
hears
the jail needs to be on Spanish.
Señor Gómez, ¿me está oyendo todavía? ¿Sí?
Okay.
Okay, he's hearing me. Okay.
Now we're there.
Yeah.
Thank you. That is new for me.
Yana, would you like for me to continue?
Yes. Hold on. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Officer, I think I left off when I was asking you how many times or where he penetrated the victim. Does that sound familiar?
Yes.
And you indicated, if I'm not mistaken, that he only penetrated her vaginally from the rear. No, from the front.
Yes.
Okay. And that was without her permission?
Yes.
Okay, and I think that's where you stopped me. Did she leave the residence at that time?
Yes, after she kind of hit him in his shoulder with a foot, she left, grabbed her belongings, and went to a car.
Was she able to dress, or did she just run out the house undressed?
No, she was able to put her clothes on.
And was there anyone else in the home at the time all this was going on?
When she first arrived there, the mom, she stated she saw the mom there, and she saw his siblings there. But then when she left the house, she didn't see anybody in the house.
In the room that she was in with the defendant, was the door open or closed?
She stated that the door was closed.
Was there anyone else in the room with them while this was going on?
No.
Did she see anyone else as she was leaving?
When she left, she didn't see anyone.
Okay. When she left, where did she go?
She went to her car.
And when she left the residence, where did she go?
She went back home to Beaufort, Georgia, drove back home to Beaufort, Georgia.
That's about how far from Clayton County?
como a qué
You
distancia
know?
de Conard Klein.
I
¿Sabe
know it
usted?
takes like an hour
Yo
and some
sé que
change
tarda
to
como
to
una
get there.
hora y feria
Did
para
she
llegar
call the
allá.
police on her way
Ella
back?
llamó a la policía
No, she
en
didn't.
camino
How
She
was
called her.
how,
no,
She contacted a friend.
ella contactó a una amiga.
Matter of fact, when she
De
called,
hecho,
she contacted her best friend
ella dice
Jency
que llamó a
and
su
told her
mejor
that she
amiga
needed to talk to
Jency, le
her.
dijo que tenía
And
que
I
hablar
guess
con
let me,
ella.
and we're gonna
let me
try
see
not to
that.
name anyone, okay? Because I'm
Vamos a
not sure what the
intentar
ages of Jency and I
no
know the victim, but
nombrar a
I'm not sure
nadie
about the
porque
others,
no estoy
okay?
seguro de la edad
Okay.
de la otra, de
Okay.
Jency.
Other
So
than an adult.
let's agree to just
Bueno,
say minor,
Okay.
vamos a
minor child or something
acordar
like
que
that.
vamos a
Yes,
decir
ma'am.
Okay.
menor de edad.
So she contacted her friend.
Entonces,
She
ella se
advised the friend
comunicó
as
con
to
la
what happened.
amiga, le informó a la amiga lo que sucedió.
Yes, well, she said that she needed to meet her
Ella
at the
dijo que
QT where
tenía
they
que
both work at in
reunirse con
Buford,
ella
Georgia,
en la
and
gasolinera
she was gonna
QT, donde
she was
ambas
gonna break the
trabajan
news to her when she got
en
met her
Buford,
at QT
Georgia,
in
y le iba a
person.
dar la
Is
noticia
that
una
what
vez que
happened?
llegaba a QT en persona.
Yes.
¿Y esto es lo que sucedió? Sí.
What happened after she spoke
¿Qué
with her friend at the
sucedió
QT?
una vez que habló con su amiga en QT?
At first she kept it to
Inicialmente
herself,
ella se lo
because
quedaba
she really kind of didn't want to
porque
let her mom know that she was even
realmente
out
no
at this
quería
guy's house.
informar a su mamá que ella
And I
estaba
believe
ahí en la casa de ese
her
muchacho.
mom
Y
believed that
creo
she
que
was at
su
work at the time.
mamá creía que ella
So she
estaba
didn't
en el
want to
trabajo en el momento, entonces ella no
pretty much
quería
kind of embarrass herself to say that she snuck out and went to this guy's house.
avergonzarse diciendo
And
que
then
se
this
salió de la
incident
casa a
happened.
escondidas para
So she
ir
kept it to herself
a
for a minute.
la casa de ese muchacho y eso sucedió. Entonces ella se
And
lo
then I
quedó. Y luego
believe
después,
I
creo,
believe Sunday, she got
el
into
domingo,
a little argument with her
ella tuvo
brother,
como un
which his
desacuerdo con
name
su
is
hermano y él se
Freddie
llama
Madrid.
de Madrid.
And when they was arguing about the car,
Cuando
because they
estaban
shared the car with each other,
discutiendo
so
sobre
he
el
had to
carro,
go meet up with his
ellos
friends, and she had to go to work at the
parte
time.
del
And
carro
he said
y
he was
él
mad
tenía que
that
ir a
he couldn't
reunirse
get the
con
car
su
because he
amiga
had to take her
y
to
ella
work.
tenía que ir a
And
trabajo y él
that's when
estaba
she
molesto
bursted
porque
out in the
a
comment
ella
and said, "Well, just tell your
la tenía
friends
que
that
dejar en el trabajo
your little
y él
sister
dijo,
was raped."
bueno,
And
dile
that's
a
when he
sus
said,
amigos
that's when he kind of
que
paused
su
and said, "What are you
hermanita
talking
fue
about?"
violada. Y
And she kind
él
of gave
pausó y
him a
dijo,
little
¿de qué
rundown on
hablas?
what happened.
Y
And
ella
that's
le
when he
dio una
advised that she
explicación
doesn't need
breve
to
de
go
lo
to
que
work,
sucedió.
that she
Y
needs to
ahí
go to the
fue que
hospital to get checked
él
out.
informó que
And
ella
that's
no
when he
debería de ir
escorted her to
al
the
trabajo,
hospital.
sino al
Okay.
hospital para
Now
que
let's
la
back up
revisara
just a little
y
bit.
él la
Now,
acompañó al
after she
hospital.
left the
Bueno, vamos
defendant's
a echar
residence, did he
atrás un
attempt to
poco.
reach out to her in any way?
Después de que
Yes.
ella se salió de la
What happened?
residencia de él,
He sent her
él intentó
multiple text
contactarla.
messages saying that he was
¿Qué pasó?
sorry, what
Le
can he do to
envió
make it up?
múltiples mensajes de
He was
texto
willing to
que
pay
lo
her
sentía
money
mucho,
for the gas to come down
que
there.
lo
He just
pagaría,
kept saying
que le
sorry
ofrecía
for what
pagar la
happened.
gasolina que ella
And were
gastó
you
estando
able to
ahí.
review
Entonces
those
él
texts?
solamente se disculpaba,
Yes.
se disculpaba.
Were you
Y
able
usted
to
pudo
save
leer
those
esos
texts in
textos,
any way?
usted pudo
Yes.
grabar,
How did you save them?
guardar esos textos de
I
alguna forma.
saved them on
¿Cómo lo
RMS
hizo?
on the system as
En el
far as
sistema
evidence on the
Now, how
computer.
RMS,
did
el
you get them?
sistema
Did
de
she email them to you?
evidenciario. ¿Y
What was
cómo
the
recibió
process?
los mensajes que
She showed
usted
me
se
the
los envió por
conversation thread
correo?
in her cell
Es
phone when I met
que
her at the
ella me
hospital.
enseñó el hilo de
And
conversación
did you
cuando me
do like
encontré con ella.
photo? Did
Y
she
Yes,
send
usted
them to
sacó,
you or you just
no, I took pictures with my work
yo
phone.
saqué
okay?
fotos con mi
And was
celular
she
de
able to
trabajo.
confirm that the
Y
number
ella
that
sí
she had received the
confirmó que el
text from were
número
in fact from the
del cual
defendant before
recibió
the
los
court today?
textos era
Yes.
el teléfono del
Could you
señor
see like
acusado.
any type of prior
Pudo
text
usted
history
ver
between the parties?
un historial de mensajes,
Yes.
cambio de
And did
mensajes entre las partes. Y
establish the
eso
timeline that
estableció
she had previously
la
told you about?
cronología que ella le había
Yes.
informado anteriormente. Sí.
Now, you say the brother
Ahora,
took her to the
usted dice
hospital
que
on
su
that Sunday,
hermano la llevó al hospital ese domingo.
Yes.
Sí.
and were they able to do a rape kit?
Y pudieron hacerle el examen
Yes.
de víctimas de
This is
violación.
how many days
Sí.
after the incident
¿A
itself?
cuántos días del incidente?
I believe this was on
Yo
Friday
creo que
on the
eso
8th,
fue el
and they
viernes
did the rape
8
kit on
y
Sunday.
hicieron el
Okay.
examen el
Are they
domingo.
able to do a rape kit that far
Ellos
out?
pueden hacer un examen
I'm assuming
funcional
so.
de violación con
They
tanto
sent
tiempo.
the results to
Imagínate,
the
sí,
GBI,
ellos
and they
enviaron
currently
el
have
resultado al Buró
the
de Investigación de Georgia y
kit.
actualmente tienen
Does her brother
las
know this
muestras.
defendant? Is he an
¿Tu
acquaintance of
hermano
his?
conoce al
No,
acusado?
he
¿Es
doesn't
conocido
know.
de él? No,
Okay.
no lo conoce.
Is he like a friend of a friend?
¿Él es como amigo de un amigo?
No, he doesn't know him at all.
Él
The
no
victim
lo
just
conoce
kind
en
of met this
absoluto.
guy at at her
La
job.
víctima
Okay.
He was there.
conoció a ese
Yeah.
muchacho en su trabajo, él estaba ahí.
At some point, she told her
En
mother.
algún momento ella se lo dijo a su mamá.
Yes. Well, the brother said that he was transporting the victim to the hospital
Trasladaba al
and
hospital
advised the
a la
parents.
víctima
And that's
y
when
informó a los padres y
the
ahí
mom
fue
assumed that
que
maybe
la
something
madre
bad, like a car accident, she got into a car
que tal
accident or
vez
something. So
algo
when she met her at the
sucedió
hospital,
como un accidente
that's
de carro.
when the
Entonces,
victim broke the
cuando
news to the mom.
ella llegó al hospital, ahí fue que la víctima se lo dijo a su mamá.
Now, after speaking with the victim at the hospital,
Después de haber
what
hablado
happened
con la
next, if
víctima en el
anything?
hospital, ¿qué sucedió después? Si es que sucediera algo.
That's when
Ahí fue
we ended up attempting to
cuando
locate Mr. Ramirez
intentamos
to talk to him about the incident.
localizar al señor
How were you able to
Ramírez para hablar con
identify
él
and
sobre el
contact him?
incidente. ¿Cómo pudo usted identificarlo y hablar con él?
So she stated
Bueno,
what his name was by
ella
Jose
dijo lo
Ramirez.
que era su nombre,
And
José Ramírez.
then when we
Y
ran that address through
cuando
local, his
rastreamos
name popped
la
up
dirección por el sistema
in the
local,
system as Jose
salió su
Ramirez,
nombre
and it matched the
y el
age that she
sistema
said he
como
was.
José
She
Ramírez y
sent pictures.
coincedía
She
la
gave us
edad.
pictures as well
Ella
of
envió
him,
fotos, nos dio
and
fotos
we
de
was
él
able to
y
get a phone number, same phone
pudimos
number I believe
conseguir
he was
un
communicating
teléfono, el
with her
mismo,
through.
yo creo, a
So
través
you
del
all were
My
able to
cual se
corroborate that
comunicaron con él.
number,
Entonces usted pudo
yes,
and it was
corroborar
connected to
ese
this
número, sí,
defendant.
y era
yes,
fue conectado,
And
era
the
conectado con ese
address,
acusado, sí. ¿Y la
were
dirección?
you
yes.
all, I'm
The
sorry.
address is where he lived at.
Es
So
donde
you all were
vivía
able to
él.
find an
Entonces
address, and
ustedes
that was
sí
his address?
pudieron dar con la dirección
Yes,
y la dirección de él, sí.
Were you able to make contact
¿Pudo
with Mr.
usted tener
Ramirez?
contacto con el señor Ramírez?
yes.
Sí.
Did he make any type of statement to you?
Y
He was talking to my sergeant,
él dio
which
alguna declaración a ustedes.
for
Bueno, él estaba hablando
translation,
con mi sargento
and
que
he
traducía.
basically had an interview with him.
Básicamente tuvo
And
una entrevista
out of
con
that
él
interview,
y de la entrevista.
and initially, do you want me to continue
¿Y
with the
permite
interview?
que yo siga con lo de
Yes,
la
if he made
entrevista?
any
Okay.
statements during the interview.
Y si él
Yeah.
dijo
So during
alguna
the
declaración.
interview,
Sí, durante el interview.
initially he denied
Inicialmente,
having
él
any type of sex
negó haber
with the
tenido
victim.
ningún clase de sexo con la víctima.
And so when he denied it,
Entonces,
he ended up
cuando
just kind
se lo
of, then he
negó,
ended up switching his story, saying
luego
that something did
cambió su
happen, but
versión
he
de los
didn't
hechos,
remember what
diciendo
happened.
que algo sí sucedió, pero que
Um,
no se acordaba de qué era.
the victim had a video where she
La
confronted
víctima tenía un video en donde
Mr. Ramirez about the incident and was
confrontó al
basically
señor
asking him, why
Ramírez
do you
sobre el
keep saying, what are
incidente,
you sorry for? What are you sorry for? You keep saying sorry, what are you
básicamente
sorry for?
diciéndole,
And he basically
¿por qué
stated, and that's also
disculpas? ¿Por
recorded
qué
on her
disculpas?
phone. It's also submitted
¿Por
into
qué
the
estás
CID computer for
disculpando conmigo?
evidence.
Y todo eso
And he
está grabado en
stated
su
that
teléfono.
he's sorry for
Y
not
eso es parte de
stopping
las pruebas.
when she told
Y
him
él dijo
when she told him she didn't want
que
to have sex.
sentía
Um,
no haber
And
se
is this like a
detenido cuando
FaceTime
ella le dijo
conversation she had with
que no
him?
quería
no,
tener
this
relaciones.
is
Es una
she's
conversación
on the
por
phone and has him on
aplicación
loudspeaker.
FaceTime. No, ella estaba
And
hablando con él por
did you play
teléfono
this for him?
con altavoz.
Yes,
Y
we
usted
brought it
le
into the
puso la
interview room when
grabación.
he was
Sí,
pretty
lo
much denying
trajimos
all the
también
allegations.
en la
We played it for him,
entonces
and
cuando
he pretty
él
much made the
negaba todas
comment.
las alegaciones
He
y
thought it was consent to
reproducimos la
have sex with
grabación
her after
y él
she
dijo después
allowed him to
que
steal a
era
kiss
consensual
from her,
cuando
and
So
he
he
felt
ella le
like
acknowledged,
permitió robarle un beso.
yes. He also said that
Entonces también
commented that she wasn't yelling for help, nor did she
comentó que
physically force
ella no
himself into
estaba
her. So he was
gritando,
kind of pretty
solicitando
much
ayuda
asking how
y
was that
él
rape if she
no
wasn't
sometió
fighting
a
or
ella
yelling
a
for
la
help.
fuerza. Entonces él dijo, ¿por qué
did
eso
he
sería
acknowledge she told
violación si
him
usted no
no?
estaba gritando
Yes.
pidiendo auxilio? Y él
Now, the
reconoció que
person
ella le
that
dijo,
we've
no,
been
sí.
talking about,
Ahora, la
Mr.
persona
Ramirez,
sobre
do
la
you see
cual
him in
hemos
court
estado
today?
hablando, el
Yes.
señor Ramírez, si usted lo
Did you
mira
identify
aquí
him by
en la sala
physical
virtual,
appearance
sí.
or article of
Usted lo
clothing?
puede explicar por su
Yes,
aspecto
black hair,
físico,
orange
la
jumpsuit.
ropa, sí,
Okay.
cabello negro, mono
And this is the
anaranjado.
person that was
Y
identified
es
by the victim as
la
having
misma
assaulted
persona
her.
que la víctima
Yes.
identificó como la persona
And
que
you all have
había
audio
agredido.
of him acknowledging
Y
the
usted tiene
incident between the
grabación
two of them.
en audio
Yes.
reconociendo el
And
incidente entre los
he
dos.
acknowledged that was him
Y
on
él
that audio.
reconoció que era él que
Yes.
hablaba en ese audio. Sí.
And she told her friend about the assault on her way home from
Ella
his house. Well, on her way
le
back
dio
to
a
her
su
job
amiga
from his house.
en camino
Yes.
a su
And her
trabajo
brother,
desde la casa de
was
él.
it the next day or was it the day
Y
after
su
that?
hermano fue al
I
siguiente,
don't
al
believe
día
the day after,
siguiente,
the next day.
o
The
Yeah,
day
the day
after.
after, the day after. Yeah.
el otro día
And
después,
I
que él
believe
llegó
that is
tres
all I
fue el
have of the detective
segundo
at
día.
this time. Reserved right for redirect.
Creo que son todas las preguntas que tengo, su señoría, para el
Several
testigo.
questions,
Reservo
Detective.
el
First,
derecho
I just
de hacer
the
más
recap was
preguntas.
inaccurate. I want to make sure
Varias
we're
preguntas
accurate here while
porque
we're talking
el
about the facts going
resumen
backwards. The
no
alleged
era correcto.
incident happened on the 8th,
Supuestamente
correct?
sucedió el incidente el
Yes.
día 8,
The
¿correcto?
outcry and investigation of the hospital happened on
La
the 10th,
queja y la
correct?
investigación hospitalaria sucedió el día 10, ¿correcto?
The
Yes.
outcry to the brother.
Yes. The
La
outcry to the
queja con
brother.
el
Yes.
hermano, sí.
So it wasn't the following day.
Entonces
we
no
want to be
fue el
accurate
día
here.
siguiente.
Yeah, the
Para que
Mondays
todo
when she made the
sea
report, when the report was made.
Ese día fue
Further,
cuando ella
the
levantó la
summary,
respuesta.
the recap said that
Entonces,
she
en el resumen,
she recounted the event to her
ella
friend on her
contó
way
el
back to the
evento
job. That's what you just said. But
al
the
trabajo, en
statement, in
camino al
fact, that you
trabajo,
gave during your
pero
narration was that
la
I'll tell
declaración
you
que
when I get to the QT.
es que ella
That
dijo,
was the
yo le voy a
actual
decir
statement
cuando llegue al...
made by the alleged
Sí,
victim on the
eso es
way
lo que dijo la
back to her
persona
job,
víctima
correct?
en camino al trabajo,
Well, she
¿correcto?
called her friend when she got in the car,
Ella marcó a
and
su amiga
then she pretty
cuando se
much
subió al auto
stated
y
what all happened
básicamente
when she met her in
ella
person. But she did
explicó
call
todo
her
lo que
when she
Right.
got
sucedió
right after
cuando
she
se
left his
encontró
residence.
con ella
Okay, I
en
just want to
persona,
make
pero
sure
sí
we're
la
accurate. So
marcó
going
en
to
cuanto
those
se subió al
specifics,
auto.
then
Entonces, en cuanto a los
the
detalles específicos,
juvenile victim that's been
la
mentioned several times,
víctima
what is
menor de
her
edad que
exact
hemos
age
mencionado, ¿qué edad
at the
tiene
time
ella
of the incident,
exactamente
August
en el
8th?
momento del
I
accidente,
believe she's
incidente el 8 de
17 going
agosto?
on 18.
Creo que ella tiene 17, va
And
para
what is her
18.
date of birth?
¿Y cuál es su fecha de nacimiento?
9/27,
9
2007.
27 de 2007.
And what is the alleged
Y
defendant's
la
age?
presunta edad del acusado,
I believe he's
creo
21.
que
I
tiene
don't have his
21
information for
años.
whatever reason. I don't have it in this
Por
report
alguna
right here.
razón no lo tengo
Do
aquí
you
en el
have his date
informe.
of birth in your report?
I don't
Tiene
have his data. I could go look for it, but I
tiene
don't
el
have his date of birth
informe,
in
la
front
fecha
of
de
me.
nacimiento de él. Lo puedo buscar, pero no lo tengo aquí enfrente.
The victim, the alleged victim, lives in Buford,
Y la
Georgia,
presunta víctima
Yes.
vive en Buford, Georgia. Sí.
and she drove an
Y
hour
ella
to
manejó
the defendant's house,
una
an hour
hora
plus to the
a
defendant's
la,
house.
más de una
Yes.
hora a la casa del acusado. Sí.
She went into the defendant's room
Ella
voluntarily.
entró al
Yes.
cuarto voluntariamente del
Did she
acusado. Sí.
disrobe herself or
Ella
did he
misma
remove
se
her clothing?
quitó la
What do you
ropa.
mean disrobed herself?
Él le quitó la ropa.
Once they
Es
began the
decir,
sexual
sí,
activity, did she disrobe herself or did he forcibly
ella se
remove her
quitó la ropa.
clothing?
Una vez que empezó
He was
la
taking off her
actividad
clothes.
sexual
And she allowed him to perform oral sex on her?
y
Initially, she put her hand down by her vagina to block it,
ella le permitió
and
tener
I
sexo
guess he
oral,
moved it, and then he
finalmente
put his mouth
ella
on her
puso
vagina.
su mano ahí para bloquearlo, pero luego
Did he
eventualmente
digitally
puso la
penetrate her
mano
at any time
y
with his
ella
fingers?
I believe he did.
él le metió los dedos.
I'll have to double clarify
Creo
that.
que sí, pero tendría que aclarar eso.
After the alleged incident, you said she kicked his shoulder. Did she demonstrate
Después del incidente, usted
how
dice que
that
ella
worked
le pegó
in
una
the
patada
positions that they were in?
que el
You just said
I'm
hombre,
that
having
she was
trouble.
on.
¿cómo sucedió en la posición que tenía?
You just said that she was on his
Y
back,
ese momento
and
dijo que él
you
estaba
had kind of kicked him in his
abajo
arm. It
y
wasn't a violent kick,
ella
but it was
le
like a kick,
pateó en
like
el
to get
brazo,
off of
no
me. And then that's
violentamente,
when
pero
he
una patada
stopped,
para que él se
and she
quitara y
got
ahí
her
fue
stuff
que
on
él
and
se
left.
paró y ella se
Okay, so
puso
after
la
the
ropa y se fue. Entonces,
alleged kick, she
después de la
took the
patada,
time to
la presunta
get
patada,
dressed in the
ella
room.
se tomó el tiempo de
Yes.
vestirse dentro del cuarto.
Do you know how long the entire time was that she was present in the room?
Y
I believe she said it was
recuerda
like 20 to 30
cuánto
minutes.
tiempo en total ella estaba presente en el cuarto. Yo creo que ella dijo de 20 a 30 minutos.
Did you have an opportunity to review the alleged defendant's phone
tuviste la oportunidad de
He
repasar
said that,
los
yes, and
nodos
he
que
stated
son
and he stated
procesados,
that he
dijo
deleted
que
all the
sí,
messages, so he didn't have
él
anything in there.
borró todos los mensajes, así que él no tenía nada ahí.
Did you review any videos, photos, images from his phone?
Pasó videos,
He didn't have
imágenes,
anything
él no
that
tenía
tied to
nada
her.
vinculado con ella.
So as far as your evaluation of his
Entonces,
phone, it
hasta
was completely
donde
clean of any evidence of their
se
interaction or
lo
their
sepa,
their
se limpió
conversations.
cualquier prueba de
Yes, from him, but
conversación.
he said he deleted
Sí,
all the
pero él
stuff in
dijo
the
que
interview.
borró todo durante la entrevista.
And clarifying
Y
the
para
initial
aclarar,
interaction between the defendant and
el
the
encuentro
alleged victim was
inicial entre la
her
acusada y la
working at
presunta
QT,
víctima es cuando ella
Yes.
trabajaba en QT, sí.
and he was a
Y
patron at
él
the
era
QT when they first met.
un
Yes.
cliente del QT cuando se encontraron, cuando se conocieron inicialmente, sí.
At the time of the hospital
En el
evaluation,
momento de la
were there any
interrogación
notes or marks
hospitalaria,
of
había
scratches,
notas
bruises,
o
any
marcas,
evidence of the
registros de
struggle?
No.
arañazos, moretones, alguna prueba de una lucha o forcejeo.
Thank
No,
you. Nothing further.
gracias, no tengo más.
All right, any redirect?
Not from the state, Your Honor.
Más interrogatorio
All right,
directo
closing
por
arguments,
parte del
ADA
Estado.
Thomas?
I'll
Argumentos
reserve.
finales. Yo
All righty, go
reservo mi derecho
ahead,
de
Attorney
hablar
Rohan.
al último.
Yes, Your Honor. This is certainly an unfortunate situation.
Bueno,
I would have liked to have had some more clarity on the
lamentablemente
ages, but it
sucedió
doesn't seem like we're dealing
esta,
with any statutory rape or anything. 17
esta
is
situación.
consent in
Quisiera
the
tener
state of Georgia.
más información
This
sobre
is
sus edades.
obviously
Es
clearly somebody
consensual a
who
los 17
may or may
años.
not have changed her
Obviamente
mind
es
at some point
algo
in
que
the
en algún momento se cambió
interaction.
de idea.
She
En el
certainly
momento
drove an
del
hour to his
encuentro,
house,
ella manejó hasta una hora
spent
a la casa
time in
de
his
él,
bedroom, went in
pasó tiempo
voluntarily,
en
and
su
we're
cámara, fue
not
ahí
here to blame the
voluntariamente.
victim. We're not here to
No
talk about
aquí para
how
culpar a la víctima
victims
o hablar
invite this on themselves,
sobre
but at the
las
same
víctimas
time, this is a
que
situation
buscan
where a
esas
young man
cosas,
is
pero es
being
una
accused of
situación
rape
donde
when,
a
at
un
best,
muchacho
he
se
allegedly
le están
inserted
acusando
his
de
penis
violación
once, and then
cuando
when she
él,
objected, he let her
cuanto
leave.
más, le metió el
I
pene
don't think that rises to
una
the
vez
level
y
of
cuando
rape.
ella se
I don't think that it's appropriate for this
objetó,
matter to be handled
ella se
in the
fue. Para
Superior
mí,
Court
esto
on an
que llega al nivel de
unbondable charge.
violación,
Perhaps it can
para
be
mí no
reaccused
es
at some
un
point in the next 4 years as a
cargo
less serious
que
charge, but
requiere
this does
fianza
not meet the
o
standard
una
for
responsabilidad
rape, even on a
onerosa, pero para
preponderance
mí
evidence
eso
standard.
no llega a la altura de violación, ni siquiera con una preponderancia de las pruebas.
All righty, ADA Thomas?
¿Está
Your Honor,
bien?
for the most part, I'm going to stand on the testimony of the officer.
Yo
I would
voy a
like for the court
guiarme
to
por
consider
el
at
testimonio del
least two
oficial.
things.
Quisiera
The
que usted
victim
tome en
asked the
consideración dos
defendant
cosas.
multiple
La víctima
times,
le pidió
well,
al
actually, she
acusado
advised him multiple times that
múltiples
she did not want
veces.
to
Ella
have
informó
penile
varias
vaginal
veces que no
intercourse.
quería tener
She reminded him, look, I thought this was just going to be a kiss. She told him
Ella le
when
recordó,
he
yo
first
pensé que era
started,
nada más,
she
iba a
kept
ser
telling
un
him and
beso.
kept telling him.
Ella le siguió
I
y
will say
siguió
that
y
I am
siguió.
grateful that it was not a fight, that he
Puedo
did
decir
not
que
beat her,
ojalá
but
no
that does
fue
not
una pelea,
absolve him
que
of the
él no
responsibility
la
of respecting
golpeó, pero
her
eso no lo
no.
absuelve
And
de
she
la
told him no multiple
responsabilidad de
times.
respetar
He
su no.
acknowledged such
Y
in
ella le
the
dijo
audio
no
that the
varias
detective just
veces.
testified to
Ella
when they
reconoció
discussed
en
the
el
incident, and
audio
he acknowledged that
sobre
she had
el
told
cual
him
el
no, and he
oficial
kept going.
declaró
Your Honor,
que ella
state
le dijo que
contends
no,
at this
y a
point
pesar
in
de
time
eso,
there
él
has been
siguió.
sufficient
En
probable
ese
cause
momento,
to
el
transfer the case to
Estado
the Superior Court.
afirma que hay suficiente prueba para que el caso
All
sea
righty.
encausado en el
So
tribunal.
based upon the evidence presented, I do find that there is
Basado
sufficient
en las
probable
pruebas
cause to
presentadas,
bind
yo
this charge
determino que
over
existen
to the
suficientes
Superior Court of
pruebas
Clayton
para
County. That's the
asignar
order of the court.
el
Thank
caso
you, Your Honor.
al
May
Thank you,
the
Your Honor.
officer be
Tribunal
free.
Superior
Can the officer
de
go?
Investigación.
Yes, thank you.
Se puede retirar el
All
oficial.
right, so who do we have next? Do we
Entonces,
Thank you, Your
have?
Honor.
Judge,
You excused as
you.
well.
Yes, have a great one.
Judge, can we
Your
bring
Honor.
Kendi Genelis out to see, to get the full name of his attorney?
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused for first appearance?
Yes, thank you. Have a good one.
Judge Case Johnson,
Yes,
can you hear me?
yes.
Okay. I'm asking, can we bring out Kendi Genelis out so that we can get the full name of his attorney?
Okay. Deputy, can you get Mr. Kennelis?
Genelis,
Gennelis. I'm looking for her.
with a J.
Wait, let's check. Yeah, I got it right here. All right. Because it says Bellman.
Bellman is what I thought he said.
That's what I think 88 Thomas said. All right. If you could unmute him, please, for a second. And what is your name, sir? What's your name? I can't hear him.
They probably still on the interpretation feature, Judge. They
Oh,
need to switch that
yeah,
over.
take off the interpreter feature. There we go. What is your name? Say that again? Deputy, can you tell me what he said, please?
Like you need to speak up.
All right, so you're Mr. Kennedy, Kendy? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and so have you hired your own counsel?
Yes.
And do you know who that person is? Because they didn't appear for court today.
I'm sorry.
Do you know who that person is?
Wayne?
Deputy, can you please help him out? We can't. Is it just me or can y'all not hear him?
He's talking really low.
Okay.
He said the lawyer name is Wayne, but he don't know his last name.
Did he know you had court today?
Yes. He said yes.
If I, do you know a number of somebody that we can reach out to? Do you have a number?
He don't.
So would you like us to continue the case? Because there's no entry of appearance.
He said
Fine.
please.
Okay, all right. All right, listen.
What bad? I'm a big dude. I'm a big dude. I don't want to get out.
Okay, so
How the fuck you?
and so, sir, your case won't be heard again until October. Well, now take that back. Would it be September 29th? Yate?
Your Honor, we had them on October 1st for continuance, which is that Wednesday.
I'm gonna put it on September 29th. If not, you can, because there's nothing filed, and you can proceed today. But if you just want to sit there until September 29th for your attorney, that's fine. So tell me what you want to do. You want to proceed with Ms. Goldware, or do you want to get continued so that your attorney can come in?
So he wants to wait to see if his attorney is going to show up on September the 29th.
Okay, all righty. So he can go back. We'll continue that one to the 29th.
And Judge, that concludes the business for the Public Defender's Office. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. Let me run through real quick.
Are we going to be able to get the name of the
See
attorney,
if I have any blanks.
or are we just waiting for an entry for him?
Yep, by golly, I think you're right. All right, have a good one.
Thank you, you too.
So, Your Honor, we're not looking for Attorney Bellman.
Who are we ready for now?
Hear me, Judge?
Ms. Thomas Stanley.
Thomas, you're muted.
Hey, Judge, I have a question about two inmates.
Deputy,
Yes.
you were asking the judge a question?
I see that the meeting is still live, so I'll ask when the meeting is not live anymore.